Hey guys, Kitty King Cat over here, and today I'm going to be showing you my favorite gymnastic skills and how to do them. So let's get started! Woo! Just to tell you guys that these moves are in no particular order. Even though I love all the moves I can do, these are just some of my favorites. So my first favorite is called a round off, and it looks like this. I'll do it from a different angle. There you go. I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. So it's basically doing a cartwheel. So before you try the round off, you need to make sure that you can do a complete cartwheel. Okay. So once you get your cartwheel mastered, then just take a little run up like this. So then when you get to your run up, you get enough force. So now that you got both of those things down, you're just going to do that and you're going to do a cartwheel like this. And once you master that, it should look something like this. Okay. And then once you get that, just do exactly that. But then this leg, the leg that's lastly down, in my case it's this leg, just want to bring that down before this leg touches the ground so that it lays it down. Okay? And then basically, I like to do it with a little hop at the end. So once you've mastered this, you want, this is completely optional, but I like to do a little hop at the end that looks like this. This is completely optional, but I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. As soon as your feet touch the ground, jump, and that creates your pop. So just jump, so just leap, jump, and again, leap, jump, okay? And once you do that, just basically do that in your round off. So you're doing your leap, jump. Alright, so that was my round off. And let's move on to the next skill. This next skill is called a back bend, which looks like this. Just doing it from all different angles so that you guys can see it. Okay, so now that I've showed you the back bend, I'm going to teach you how to do it. So you're going to start with your legs spread open a little bit and your arms in the air, and you're just going to arch back as far as you can, like this. As far back as I can go. Then you're going to look your head down. So when you're like this, you're going to look down. And then you're basically just going to drop and keep your arms straight so that when you hit the ground, they kind of bend a little. So that's kind of like this. And you're able to land. So as you can tell, my arms, they're completely straight as I'm going back up to the ground and just fall back, basically. You don't want to fall back when you're too far away from the ground. A way to censor if you are close to the ground or not is that you can see the ground when you're looking down. So as you can see, I go down, I can see the ground, which tells me that I can fall back. But if you can't see the ground and you're just like this, that means do not fall back, because then you'll end up going like this and falling back and maybe getting a concussion. So make sure that you can see the ground when you're doing this. So take a look, see the ground, and just fall backwards and land on your feet. Also, some people would approximately do this when they're trying to go back. There is a different way to prevent that. To prevent that from happening, is have them go like this, down onto like a wall, and then walk themselves down like Spider-Man, and then that will help them get the feeling of going backwards. So then just take that once they master going backwards instead of going forwards like that. Then you could have them do the tips that I just showed you. On to the next skill. The next skill is called a handstand to a bridge. I'm not too sure if that's what it's called, but that's what I call it, and this is what it looks like. I'm just going to show you guys from this angle. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. So basically what you want to do is you need to be able to master your handstand like so. Oh, well, not really like so, but you guys need to be able to master your handstand so that they look somewhat similar to this. Only without the spinning part. So, like this. Once your handstands look somewhat similar or identical to that, then you are ready to start. So, when you're doing your handstands, you want to have enough pressure so that your body is all lined up. That'll help you keep your balance for the handstand. So for the handstand to a bridge, you just want to put a little bit more pressure on it. So it's like that, but then you're going over. So it's handstand and over. I'm just using a forward roll as an example because I don't want to show you guys the actual move yet. So then once you got that down, you're going to work on tucking in your knees. So as you can see, when I'm going over, I'm tucking my knees in to try and get them as close to my hands as possible so that I can be able to stabilize myself. So I do a little bit over and I bend my knees a little bit. And then as I feel myself falling to the ground, I straighten them. This definitely helps me on getting stable because if you don't do this, it's going to look something like this. And you're just going to fall and it's not going to work. So you need to get your feet as close to your hands as possible. And the way I do it is just by bending them. Once you have that, you need to find out what it feels like to fall back. So what I like to do is I go like this, and I just do it on my couch. So I go like this, and I do a forward roll, and I do a back roll off of the couch. So then that kind of gets me the idea of my feet falling to the ground. Also, you want to have your toes on your tippy toes when you land, so that when you land, you're stabilized. Even if you're not, just land on your flat foot. But if you're on your flat foot, you have no backup, I should say, like you do with your toes. So as you can see, I go over and I point my toes, but like I stare at my tippy toes when I get into the bridge. So I'm gonna try and show you guys how my feet look. I think the best way to show you guys is to go like this. Yeah, just like that is perfect. So as you can see, I go over and go on my tippy toes. You guys can see that. So yeah, once you've mastered that, just try it all together and you should be able to get it. Let's move on to the next skill. The next skill, this is going to be my final skill. But this skill is called the handstand forward roll. Obviously, that's what I call it, and this is what it looks like. So the way to accomplish this is, again, you need to master your handstands perfectly. So have your handstands completely perfect. So now that you've mastered your handstand, what you want to do is you just kind of loosen your arms and kind of land on this section of your head so that it forces you to go over. So when you get your handstand, loosen up your arms, land on that bit, and then just basically fall over and lift your head up. So you basically just go doing this and lifting your head up. Okay, and then once you get down from it and you're just kind of sitting in this position, all I have to do is stand up. I don't know if you guys could see the position. So I'm just going to lower it. I'm doing it like this. Once you're in this position, just kind of stand up and then cross your feet. This is what I like to do. So I'm crossing my feet right now. And I use that for my force up, and I undo this one. So that's what I want you guys to practice right now, is going like this into a candlestick, kneeling down, crossing your feet, and standing up and taking it off. So candlestick, down, cross feet, up. Candlestick, down, cross feet, up. Okay? Once you've mastered that, you're ready to try the skill. There you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I know that I did upload 2 videos today. I will leave the other one down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Also for this week's shadow question is, can you do any of the moves that I did today? So if you can, please do tell me down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Peace, love,